Hello everyone, welcome back to Laser Penguin Games. Today we're going to be taking a look at Spirit World, a 125 Uber boss in Diablo 2 Soul Sigma. And this one is located at the center of Taganze. So you'll have to, you could run by the boss, but I usually try to kill him to try and get extra essence or runestones. You'll end up here in the center. And we have our portal here to the Spirit World. Now, I'm going to be using my Poison Stork, but I slightly modified the build. So I'll show you guys after we do the boss. First here, I'm going to get my familiars. And then go ahead and buff up. Now, this does have a 5-minute lockdown, and it's going to be a DPS race. You will need the Purify. I'm going to be using Esther's Bane here. And we're probably going to die a bunch just to try and get some damages. So as long as I can poison and then repeat, poison, die, repeat, and make sure that I take care of the Purify target, we should be able to do enough damage in the 5 minutes to take the boss down. But we're going to try and just avoid these little, so you'll see these little fireballs around. They're just there to try to kill you, and you can just kite them around. Alright, so now you might have, it's not bad to kill a few of the minions if they're in the way, but mostly you just want to ignore them. Find the boss. You see there, we did tag the boss before we died. So we're gonna try and just go quickly here. Buff up real quick. Get back in the portal, and probably actually I should make the portal closer. Boss is on us. I think we were able to tag the boss again before we're up to I think 16k HP now after switching a few charms around and with the buffs and everything. But he's still basically gonna one-shot us. That is not the boss. That is the boss. Oh, it looks like we tagged him again. So here we could have actually gotten. I mean, I did raise HP, so we can get away sometimes if we're kiting properly. But right now, I'm kind of just suicide bombing the boss. We'll see if we can just take him out that way. He hasn't made any of his Purify targets yet, and it looks like we have the boss down 2/3. It's still losing HP.
Not in town.
There we go. I'm missing my buff. Oh wow, it put our portal down there for some reason anyway. Okay. Did we tag him up there? I think we did. So we're just letting the poison do the work. Over time here, we're we got the right build for this, and we haven't had to purify anything at all yet. We only made one familiar right now.
Not enough mana.
All right, let's go back in. We're gonna want to move that. Okay, we do have a target now. We're gonna want to move our portal away from the boss a little bit to give us that space we need. We're going to go overhead and kill that Purify target. And then we're going to try to poison the boss again. Oh wait, we missed somehow? Oh, there we go. It might get blocked sometimes, so you got to watch out for that. Oh, we have multiple Purify targets now. Gotta wait. Alright, so we got them down. We're going to go ahead and poison the boss again. And we got a new Purify target up. But it looks like if you get the poison on the boss before the immune to damage goes up, it just keeps ticking away. So we got like a million poison damage still going as the boss tries to. Oh, all right. So we gotta bring this down. Gotta evade these guys. Looks like we got another one to deal with. I do want to get them away from the portal because this could be bad. And there is a new one up, but we did get a little bit of poison damage there. So for this one, we're gonna actually summon a few Edrims here and make sure.
Not here.
We put up a new portal that's a little bit away. We might kite around the edge here and come back around, and then just purify the target. And then maybe we get the our helmet is slightly damaged. We almost got the boss down, so I'm just gonna do a little bit of buffing here. We have the wrong. There we go. Just try not to get hit. I think I just purified the boss there by accident as I was shooting him. I think our boss is going to go down here, and we'll try to deal with. Alright, so we're going to try and kick these away a little bit. I don't really want to deal with them while we're trying to loot the boss. And we're going to pick up the ghost trance here and a primal runestone, and maybe we'll just take that amulet as well. These, I guess, can drop some decent loot, but they do explode in the fire. That's why I usually just don't. See, you'll see there, that probably would have killed me anyway if I didn't get hit by the minion. It doesn't matter. I think we're more than a minute ahead of the timer that we needed to kill the boss. We just did plenty of damage, and oh, well, maybe like 30 seconds. It could have been a better run, but we definitely had a little bit of time to spare. So you're going to end up with this ghost trance here, which you're going to add to your treasure. You can see here I already added to this one. It had great stats, and I got a great roll on it. So you can see I got huge stats, and it is one of the older charms. It wouldn't transmute until I filled all the essence slots first. But you'll see like the charm right now goes up to 10% spell damage, and if you have one of the old ones, it's like up to 15. So this is only 11. But I'm going to go ahead and use that hopefully on one of my other characters now, that I could farm this up for a few of my classes, and I was able to complete my trophy for the Lord of Lies and add it to the sleep here as well. Get some vendor prices and some gold find. And I will show you guys what I did to modify the build a little bit just for the boss here. I guess for bosses in general. The lightning was good for farming like mass mobs, AoE. But for a single target here, I basically ended up taking out all the points out of lightning and then putting them into fire instead for living flame, which is going to give us like a big max HP buff and a ton of life regen. So, I mean, we're going to be around 15k after you switch the rings back, but still the extra like life regen, I think it's up to like 700 something after we cast it. And oh, you don't cast as passive, but it does. 674 there, but I know it gets buffed even more. So our regen is going to be really high for single target bosses anyway. It's really good. And then all the other skills are the same as the actual poison sword build. But it seems like it ended up working out really well, and we're finally able to defeat the spirit world after many failures and complete the 125s. Maybe I will attempt some 130s in the future. We'll see. But I'm pretty happy with all the charms I've gotten so far. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next one. Hello everyone who made it to the end of the video. This is LaserPen Games, reminding you to smash that like button, leave a comment below, and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. It really helps out. And if you're looking for even more content, check out my Patreon here, where I post exclusive video content every month, and you'll have access to all of that.